Hope you guys are staying with the pack because yes, I'm back with another video. As you see, we are playing Madden 22. I wanted to continue Lions franchise, but the thing was EA servers is down right now, so we can't. So I decided to do a normal match against the computer, which we are at the Bills versus Bills here right now. But we're gonna do one random for the team we're going up against, and we're gonna do 3 random for the team I am. I get to pick any of those 3, and if I don't like any of them, I can go for a 4th one, but I have to do that team. So let's see, who we going up against? The Bengals. Ooh, that's kind of tough. And the first one we get is the Colts. We got Jonathan Taylor. I mean, the Panthers. The Tennessee Titans. That's who I want. Nice. That or the Bills. Tennessee Titans. Derrick Henry. Yes. And divisional match. Rewriting history. All Madden. Go to advanced settings. Right, let's leave the playbooks the way it is. Let's go to NFL Live playbooks. First choice kick. Second choice we win. Everything else the same. I can edit our unis, but I like the unis. Okay, let's play. Game style, simulation, exhibition, event teams off, quarter length. Do 5-minute quarters. So clock on. The clock remaining 20. Stadium Titans. The advance of the game. Patrick Mahomes. Imagine if we would have got the Chiefs. I would have chose the Chiefs. In this, we have Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes.
Today,
Tyreek Hill's now on the door. We get kicked off. A little slow. You know how terrible I am with the game. So.
Brandon Wilson to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line.
We're up to 26-yard line. Do first down. Let's do an overload blitz.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Oh, nearly picked.
Complete to open things up.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Let's
see who this is on.
So
flag for the
if I say that wrong, don't.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. Over middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Holding, let's go.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's
yes.
Into a crowd and intercepted.
Intercepted. Let's go. I got my cat here. Let's go. We got the
INT. The game's opening drive. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The reason why I got this team was because they have Julio Jones and Derrick
Henry again on 2nd down. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
Oh, he dropped it.
Not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away.
Nice.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Dude,
the Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On second down and 4. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And they work this well upfield across the 35.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Good against the run so far, which is
there. That's when you.
The controller just disconnected. There we go. No. What's wrong? Just a second. Let me go to my Bluetooth settings. Remove device. Yes. Add device. Bluetooth. No. The thing called your device just wanted to connect. No, we want the controller to connect. Have it blinking. There it is. Xbox wireless controller. Done. Back to Madden.
Gotta find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay,
yes, we got to use
stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Here's Burrow. He finds his man complete. It's Morgan. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We're scoreless after 1.
I'm not playing much coverage.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Nice spin.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
What the heck?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. 28 yards for Joe Mixon as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
This is tough.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
We need offense.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
No, it's bots. Yes. Sorry if I say
the Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And some room to roll now. And
yes, that's the run that we need with Derrick.
45. A CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
On second down, here's Henry. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Now Tannehill.
Oh,
It's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
What you're saying.
Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. They snap it to Tannehill. And he's corralled.
Let's go.
Getting it inside
I saw the blitz, so I had to throw it quickly.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Bulldozes past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before
There
the
you go.
coaches. 2 minutes.
Derrick Henry.
And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. To throw is Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. Powers through it.
Nice.
And he's got another first down.
We're not going to get there.
He's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Come on, first down.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Yes,
50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
And into the end zone for Tennessee.
That's why I like Derrick Henry, man.
Derrick Henry.
Really? Why does the controller have to do that to me?
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are on the board here. The final minute of the first half.
Nice. He made the kick.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That was nice.
The return man, Wilson.
Nice.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Now Burrow on first down.
Yes, he's sacked.
Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Danico Autry. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man is Shizama. And some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
No.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it
Julio?
going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
It's not wasting.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
A first down carry for Henry. Powers by at the 40. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Make the run.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On first down, it's Henry. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Tannehill now to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover.
Just keep going, Henry. 15 rushes, 86 yards.
Out of the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Henry again on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry.
Imagine if Henry played like this during
and the Titans are an extra
game. That game would have been really.
This thing up.
You see, I think Titans would have won.
On the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Wilson now on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, he picks up additional yardage after it.
And he'll work it across midfield.
Cincinnati, Riley Reese out.
Now after the running play, we got a man down on the field. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. While he gets attended to, we'll step aside. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He gets this one to Boyd. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd and 4.
Evans.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 38, Burrow.
Sacked.
And the Titans
Jeffrey Simmons.
It's Jeffrey Simmons.
Knew it. That one I actually got.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, they got him again.
Simmons again.
Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's Rodgers on the return. 35 yards that time on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Nice, Henry.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Keep feeding Henry the ball. He's got
been tremendous all day long. Second down, they go again with Henry.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
UPA pass.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Nice catch.
This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. 7 yards to pick up there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this is going to be a
nice run, Henry.
Up to the 45-yard line.
Easy.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Derrick Henry runs over it. And brought down.
If I broke that tackle, it's a free touchdown.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Just keep feeding Henry.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Again to Henry.
Don't make me lose yards, my line. Lose
the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll get it down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield.
Touchdown, Derrick Henry. This game's hopefully sealed.
Well, any thoughts about overtime? and ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Now it's Wilson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So Burrow and the Bengals down 21-14, 33 seconds to go. Burrow. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he'll give a first down up past the 40 as the clock ticks on. Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Perfect kick.
Taken at the goal line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Now it's Burrow. And that's incomplete. Well, the defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take
far we're
over.
doing good, guys.
Here's
Still
Tennessee
doing
ready
half
to
bad
begin this
start
drive offensively.
with the
Their
running back.
defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it.
Man, we got
But
3
they
yards.
turned it back
We
over
still
to them,
have
and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things
goals.
off?
Part 1 is done,
Keeps
now
clear.
part 2.
Yeah,
Here
keep
again
clear.
on second down. Breaks a tackle.
Runs over, breaks tackle, runs over.
3 extra yards to the 43. 178 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball.
What a run, Derrick Henry. Man,
Run it again. We are right there about to break
he's
a big one.
amazing. And I'm saying that as a
Solid
Bills
run
fan.
by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But a short yardage, scrimmage trying to pick up first downs. That big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And he's into the end zone.
We just won the game, guys. Let's go.
We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score and
He just ran the ball in overtime and won the game.
Throughout. Really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and
Amazing
time
game.
we were watching and working on this game.
It was majorly
I
a
had
run
in the
game.
back of my head, we could get to overtime. Just the
Joe
way this
Burrow,
game went, the ebb
really
and flow of it all.
okay,
and
I
then
guess.
to get there and finish it what
Derrick
I call
Henry,
old school way,
30
a running
runs,
play,
235
because in
yards,
today's NFL, we throw the ball
7.8
around
yards
the
on
belt,
average per carry.
Not there, they
4
ran it
touchdown
in. And
runs.
again, just a great game
Receiving,
that we bore
it was
witness to.
CJ Usman that I kept on missing the tackles on. But defensively, we got those 2 sacks. Yep, Jeffrey Simmons and then Moultrie and Tara Tar. Well, that's it for this game. I will just be doing random games sometimes.
This is Gaskin on the carry. Broken tackle. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Finding Gaskin underneath, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Okay.
Two and now on first down. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end.
And we got the fumble again.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
Buying time to his left. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson, and taking it to
nice,
the 15-yard line before he's brought down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
And the first quarter just happened. Oh, I forgot to turn down the 5-minute quarters.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Miami's defense is already.
Here's Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. And he
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, a 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Nice. We still made it.
Point after up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by Trevor Lawrence taking it in himself. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Gaskin again on 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yep, I saw it right here.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. So now we have Jackson slow to get back on his feet. Appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. And this is going to be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Agnew now to return. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throw left side going to be caught by Chenault. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. There's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Lawrence. There's another one complete to Chenault. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
That's okay. Dolphins defense.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Throw it away.
And he'll just get rid of it. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. And he's got this down close to the 20 before he's dropped.
You use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Lawrence going to give this to Robinson, draw play. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On the draw, Robinson. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw in that situation, heavy risk reward. If he walks in, it looks like a great call, doesn't it?
Yeah, instead brings up a tough 4th down. Touchdown! Travis Etienne from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take... Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there just before halftime.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. To throw again on second down. Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Yes.
So we've reached halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
It's amazing.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will bring it back. It's a
pick six, and that's
it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there, but I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league. Defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Jaguars back with it on offense.
Let's just come right out and pass. Don't even care. That.
Throwing after the interception. Lawrence flushed out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
43 yards rushing for him now to this point. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. First down and much more here for Jones. And finally brought down at the 43. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
A big connection on that one. 35 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Robinson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. James Robinson punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. The point after is good. And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Another run with Gaskin. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll run now with Gaskin. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Gaskin. Shreds the tackle. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Tua. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Tua on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now Lawrence on 1st down. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They go play action with Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that should be a reminder to...
Now Brian Flores going to take a chance here as he'll throw the red challenge flag. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Touchdown Jaguars! DJ Chark on the touchdown throw from Trevor Lawrence. And the Jaguars have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Nice first down. I mean, field goal. Nice field.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
You can do anything crazy doing this. Kick off.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Yeah, that's perfect.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? The offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 30 on second down, Tua.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Up for the man play here. Just hope I don't get burnt.
On first down, Tagovailoa.
Well, I was beat, but he threw it to the other.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44, Tua. And this is Parker, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Oh, Miles Jack, you gotta get that
first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now a short one to Gesicki. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's got his big time. Touchdown.
That's why I didn't play that coverage. Like me.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
This team isn't really that bad.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. On second down, here's the option. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it
31
through.
goals.
And that'll push the lead up to 17. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to play another game. Okay. So now, this is Team OB again. Going up against Denver Broncos. You see, I put it on Madden. So it is legal gameplay. Simulation. 5-minute quarters. We need to win. Keep winning.
Today,
like I said, I wanted to do Lions
from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, this is the National Football League.
And this game is underway.
To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater. First down, Bridgewater. This is the tight end fan.
Hey,
just short of the 45 at the 44.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This first drive looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is caught.
Dang, no, this is a bad start.
Melvin Gordon there to make the grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And the Falcons now come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, Ryan. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. So following the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go play action with Ryan.
Let's keep going.
Oh, he's got a man wide.
Touchdown! Let's go! What a play! They went all passing. We decided.
Russell Gage, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And
the
we
Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return is Spencer. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Big tackle.
Teddy Bridgewater and the Broncos ready to go on offense. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's got his big tight end fan. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be a 2nd and long. To throw is Bridgewater. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. To throw, Bridgewater. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. Back deep, Avery Williams. Pulled in at the 24. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
Should have just tried throwing it to A.
In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes
PA
down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field. Have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Oh, that was lucky. Lucky.
Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And Deontay Spencer deep for the Broncos. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those. Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
That was pretty good.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats for this first half of action.
10 for 10 for 100.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Bridgewater. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down.
Grady Jarrett.
Back at about the 37-yard line. Grady Jarrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Judy. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning
No.
upfield.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw into the hands of Pitts here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It got his man complete.
Yeah, let's go.
That's all you Touchdown, got.
Is that all you got, he said.
Kyle Pitts, 77 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
I saw him running the great route, and one didn't get past the linebacker. It was
Extra point by Koo, up
in
and
the
good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Out of the end zone comes Spencer. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
On first down, Gordon, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I don't talk a lot with my videos. I just like focusing. I don't think I focus that well when I talk.
This is Fant on the short completion. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Bridgewater now. Going right back to Fant. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On second down, Gordon once more. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Now Bridgewater. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Stop made by Marlon Davidson.
Fourth quarter. This will be the last game if we were to lose.
We'll
We just have
return
to
with more
continue
after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Darren Hall. The 40. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
On the return is Spencer. And able to get this out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Bridgewater's throw taken in by Sutton. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Bridgewater to throw it. Sets up the screen to Gordon. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does, and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
Bridgewater now for Gordon on the draw. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Bridgewater. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The Broncos in the hurry up, trying to get to their positions and get set quickly. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Let me finish. And he's sacked on the play. Oh, Grady J.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down. Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. That one a little too high.
And it's over. 1 minute left, but we got the ball. As long as we don't fumble, this game's done.
The Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson.
Nice.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. Once more, they turn to Patterson. Oh, he bowls over it. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just scared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. They'll run on first down. Patterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They run with Patterson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Play action. It's Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are right back in this football game. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters. So I would expect...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held to 7. We'd make
Well, that's going to be the end of this
So
episode.
time runs out. It's a
We will have to
victory
turn
for
this
the
into a
Atlanta
series since we did not lose. But thank you guys for watching. And if you guys want to see any other video, just tell me. Keep with the pack. Because we are done.